Hello and welcome back to E's Monstrum Nox. It has been some time since I actually came back to this. Since I'm basically playing catch up with a lot of things. I'm finishing quite a bit since it's a few weeks close to October. So, Doggy, what's going on, man?
I'm out of ideas. As if the nights alone were enough to deal with. Hey, Idle. This was on the bulletin board, but I'll get you up to speed if you missed it. Sir Margot left the lab before disappearing without a word. We think that the Resistance is planning something. I was just on my way to talk it over at Pox. It'd be great if you could join us, but only if you have time to spare. It's my problem too. I'll join you.
Yeah.
Idle. You're a real pal, you know that? Alright, meeting's about to start. Can always use another head to pitch in.
I can't believe they would choose now of all times to start their resistance. What are you doing, Margot? Or maybe it's because it's the perfect time. They're hitching a ride on the Knights Rebellion.
Romans won't know what hit them. Letting that old have run free really bit us in the ass, huh?
I guess he did.
I do not believe that Margot is one who is instigating this plot. I spoke to her at length about the burglaries in the Noble District. I investigated myself and discovered that the internal structure of the Resistance is multiple. After Margot was imprisoned 3 years ago, the younger members seized the helm in secret. The recent thefts and scams have been part of what they call public awareness campaigns. Their objective was to accumulate capital and purposely imprison themselves to release Margot.
So they committed those crimes knowing full well that they were going to be caught.
That's what it looks like when you've got something to believe in. They're brewing up something big, so that would be well within the realm of possibilities. I wonder if Margot is trying to stop them.
That's what I'm hoping. She did lead the resistance against the entire Roman army 3 years ago.
Maybe if I tag along, I'll get to taste some action. Say's already in a panic. We need a diplomatic solution. The last thing we need right now is to mar our relationship with Rome. The Knights' revolt has already begun, pulling a precarious thread for Gllian.
Then we've got more than one reason to stop this. But how are we supposed to do that? We have no idea where to hide, and we don't know what their plans are.
Actually, we might. Margot was kind enough to leave a trail of breadcrumbs for us. These locations may be of interest to you. Visitors kiosk at the main gates, back alley pub in Central District, old timer at the main square baths.
These are all places where the resistance may be. It's too soon to know for sure. Only way to find out is going by ourselves.
Sorry for putting you guys up to this. Just do what you can, even if it's just dropping by. We'll be on the lookout for intel. Okay. Peril of the Bells. So the good thing I did a few things off camera. Like deal with silhouette and raise whatever relationships there are. Maybe behind a collapsed building in the prison outskirts of the way. At least we know what's going on. This whole week has been just rough on me because you're trying to prepare for the next season. The first thing that happens is, oh, you take a flu shot? That's what happens. I took a flu shot. That's what happened. Oh. What do you think happened? I got knocked the hell out. And on top of that, what usually happens when I take so much medicine? Has to come out. Alright, so since it's marked here, kiosk. Hey there, dudes! Welcome to the visitor's kiosk.
Wait, where's the usual guy? Is it usually Alex Chef Raimono?
Hey, who can say dude? I just got called up to fill in. No one says dude like that, I'm sorry. Just, it was pretty out of the blue. Guess they just couldn't get a hold of me. And this was supposed to be my day off, too. Like, give me a break, dude. Literally.
Sorry to hear that. Does this mean what he does?
Has he told you anything? What, me? Kinda put me on the spot here, dude. Now that I think about it, yeah. Guy's been stopping by the kiosk a lot lately. Look like a shantytown resident. Never seen him myself, but he seemed to be an acquaintance of Alex's. Apparently they kept talking about some sort of preparations or something. Alex kind of seemed against it all. Kept asking if the guy was really going through with it. Must be some birthday party they planning, huh, dude? Wonder whose is it? Going by the note we got. It's likely has something to do with the resistance. We must have been talking about the preparations for making their move today. Doesn't it make Alex one of their members? I had no idea. And one working right by the main road too. Guy's got guns. Are we done here, dudes? I kinda got a job to do.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Thanks for your time.
Well, the good thing is we don't have to worry about armor because we're already updated. Okay, so go here, then here. Okay. So cross the bridge. In the Central District. And right through this nook. I wonder if Gaston will be okay.
It's nothing the matter, miss. You look downtown. Oh, you're all from the Dandelion, right? I'm just griping about one of my regulars. This guy named Gaston. He showed up late last night just before I closed up shop. Told me it might be his last time there before paying off his tab and walking away. Does make you wonder. Doesn't it? Come to think of it, there was a rumor he got tangled up in some incident recently. He hadn't shown up since... not until last night, that is. That's the name of the thief who targeted the Noble District warehouse. That's right. That's the one who got away. Did Gaston say anything else to you? Well, not to me directly, but he did mumble some stuff as he was leaving. Things like, this'll show those Romans and can't let it get damp, whatever that means. Can't exactly glean what he was planning from that alone. But what's well, we've always done. Sounds like we've hit the mark.
Margot's intel did lead us straight here after all. Still, just like Margot, we've got no idea where he actually is. Listen, Gaston's from Shantytown. He's had more than his fair share of fights with Romans. But he has his good sides too. He looked out for me ever since my husband died. I don't know what he's up to, but could you do something for me if you happen to see him? Just tell him to think before he acts, that's all. Of course, we will.
Alright, so next will be... right over there. Might as well just jump.
Ho ho! You must be the little whippersnappers the boss roped in.
Green Dog?
Glad to see you got legged.
Can we help you, sir?
Wait, you just said boss right now, didn't you? Does that make you, the old-timer Margot was referring to? Me, I'm just your average geezer who fancies a visit to the baths now and then. Save for my service as a core member of the Bells of Freedom 3 years back.
Hard to imagine an old man like you was a revolutionary. Then again, I guess it's not so strange considering Margot was your boss.
To be fair, the group was originally founded by a bunch of old folks. There's not much time left. We figured that our deaths would be a small price to pay for the bright future of our youth. Though, it seems our blunders let them down the wrong path altogether in the end. It usually is. Yeah, the path of petty theft and burglary, as if you didn't already know. Sounds to me like you ain't much of a core member anymore, though. Yes, the resistance is all for a time following Margot's arrest.
But the youngins of the group continue to operate under the fold.
Been acting as their advisor of sorts, in an effort to keep their hostility in check. But ultimately, my attempts to contain them failed miserably. Perhaps I could have quelled their vindictive thirst had I succeeded.
I see, but what's the real what is the resistance trying to achieve here exactly? This seem like Margot's anywhere around here either.
Would seem that they're ready to attack the garrison post in each and every district. This revolt from the Knights has cued them in on perfect opportunity to take back Gllian. In preparing to do so, they've been collecting intel and identifying blind spots. Another trunk. Doesn't matter how much chaos there is. You gotta have real bricks for brains to think a Roman soldier's gonna lose to some civilian. They hardly got weapons on to start. One step in a test. That is, unless they got an ace up their sleeve. Unfortunately so, Margot appears to be assisting them. Not directly, but in supplies, both through equipment and stores of gunpowder.
What? But why?
It would seem she intends to see this matter through to its bitter end. She's convinced starting this by her hand gives her the burden of ending it as well. Can't really say for sure if it's on her either way.
But she did want to stop it at least. Why else would she put a request in? That means it's up to us to do something about this.
Any helpful info would be much appreciated. Naturally, I plan to give it. That's why I've been waiting here for you after all. Here's my take on this. As a long-standing member of the Resistance, there's only one place in the city powder and weapons could be viably consumed. It would have to be underground and spacious enough to spare as well. Is there any particular spot coming to mind?
I think I have a decent idea. Considering everything else we found out, we should be able to narrow it down. Thank you very much, Mr. Kindle.
Not at all. Too old to raise a hand against those youngsters anymore. So let the next generation carry on our torch. So please, stop them before it's too late to give them the chance. Here you go. Damn fever blister. After going to all three locations in the message, you return to the Dandelion. You then reconvene with Dougie and Pox.
I would have thought those people we knew were Resistance members all this time.
They've been blending in, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And if they're nowhere to be seen,
We should assume they're in the final stages of setting their plan into motion. We're running out of time.
yes, time is of the essence. With the information you've gathered, we now know where most of the hideouts are located.
Clock Maxima in Shantytown. There's been shady people seen going in and out of the area, right?
Yep, and we got proof of it for insurance. We got witnesses who saw that Gaston guy and Alex from the visitor kiosk. Done deal then.
Yes.
Nearly there, I'll let you take it from here. Madame Margot's there. We need to prepare ourselves if they truly intend to assault the Roman gardeners. We're counting on you, Monstrums.
Leave it to us.
Next stop, Cloaca Maxima. Well, don't we have a mission there anyway?
Adol さん、今日もガンガン働きますよ。
Oof. Oof.
じらさないでくださいよ。何でも申し付けてくださいね。任せてください。腕の見せ所ですね。他にも要件があれば言ってくださいね。いつでもお待ちしてます。
And to think, we're nearly close to the end of this game.
Those resistance members should be hiding out in here somewhere. We made it this far. All that's left is to hunt them down. Let's get to 7.
Nah, I'd rather get to burning.
Well, at least we know this place. So just revisiting this place, it won't take too long. Yeah, I see it. Shoot!
We found them! Who's there? It's the Monstrums? Turns out our little hunch was right. Doesn't seem like Margot's here, but I'm sure she'll rendezvous soon enough. That's one hefty stash of weapons and ammo you got there. Not to mention enough powder to send a good civil guard post up in smoke. But there's like, what, only 6 of you chums all together? Talk about a letdown. Right as we were finishing up our preparations too. Damn monstrums. Mind your own business and scram for once.
She's the one who sent us.
What? Why would the boss do something like that?
Look, why don't you just give up this crazy plan and rest already? Think before you act, that's what Perry told us to tell you?
Hey Gaston, maybe the boss is against this whole thing after all. You heard what old Gino said? Things have changed since the war. You mean all that crock about living in harmony with Rome to restore Baldig? Doing that makes us no better in life, start cozying up to the hands that feed us. We Gllians have our pride. Like hell we're submitting to those rotten invaders. Gaston. We'll never give in, not until they answer for what they've done to us. until every single life we've lost to the war is paid in full with Roman blood.
He's gone off the deep end. All you end up doing is sowing even more hatred.
Hate begets hate.
And the ones who suffer from it most are the ones who did nothing to deserve it.
You think we're just gonna sit back and let that happen? Think again. So that's how you want to play it, eh? Fine. We'll need a good warm-up round before taking on Rome anyway.
Dude, you don't want this. You don't want this.
Custom, what do you... So you want to romp with the Monstrums, do you? You should reconsider.
待ってくれ。
Shut it! That ship already sailed 8 years ago. The grief and suffering those Romans wrought on us is one we'll never forget.
You.
They killed our friends and families, plundered our cities, and slapped a tax on them besides. Don't you get it? This is the only way for us to take our dignity back.
Oh god, I already know the video for this, the title for this one.
And if you monsters aren't with us, you may as well be against us.
That's right. The only thing those Romans get from us is a taste of their own medicine.
We'll cast every one of those dirty trespassers out of our rightful lands.
They'll be sure to hear our message back at the capital loud and clear.
They won't be screaming more deep.
And when the bells of freedom start to ring, they'll know the pride of Gllian will never die.
The legend will never die. Yeah!
You guys, get a hold of yourselves! Huh? What the hell are those? Monsters? Where did they even come from? It's just like in the Grim world. All the hatred and spite they built up must have brought forth the knots.
Here gets a flying damn either way. These guys will be way more fun than those lean-ass resistance whips.
Oh, brother. Guess we have no choice.
What's up? Oh, this is old. It's an old big fail. Hell no. Okay.
They're gone. Amazing. I can't believe you actually defeated those things. That takes care of that. You guys are pathetic. You really think you can go head to head with Rome after cowering over a small fry like that?
Hey, come on, Hawk.
You think you know everything, don't you?
Why is he raising a sword?
Whether we're a match for them or not's besides the point.
All that matters is making those Romans suffer every bit we have and more.
We don't everyone we lost 8 years back will have died for nothing. Right, guys?
Yeah. Right, we come too far to give up now.
I'll give up my life if it means getting revenge on Rome. Gaston, everyone, please!
Do you really think this will save Gllian?
Don't act like you guys saying any of this. What you know? Enough. This ends here.
Where'd he go?
Thank goodness me, I didn't expect the Monstrums to be here. Perhaps they're acquainted with those youngsters I met at the bars. Innocents. That aside, 'twould seem they'd managed to carry out my request. But boss, I said enough, Gaston. The Bells of Freedom wasn't formed as a way to vent your frustrations. What? Vent my frustrations? Is that all this is to you? Do you have any idea how much we've been doing for Gllian? Were that really the case, I would stood behind you until the bitter end. As she who lit the first spark, I intend to support you no matter what the cost. To bear the weight of your lives and misdeeds as though they were my own. But I think you put it best now, that all that matters is making those Romans suffer. That you'll give up your lives if it means getting revenge on them. Tell me, where's the creed of the Bells of Freedom? Have I missed those words? Fight without belief or conviction, and you'll be no different from those monsters.
That...
Of course, all of this is just as much my responsibility as everything else. The old crown of a leader has failed to guide you on the path of right. For that, I apologize. I truly do. Sure. Shameful lies with every one of us old-timers. But it's not too late. You youngsters still have your whole lives ahead of you. That's exactly right. I want you all to take this time to gather yourselves together and reflect. Both on what it really means to save Gllian, and on why the Bells of Freedom truly ring. So long as you safeguard the city with pride, I know the right answer will come. I'm sure my boy wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Serious effort, boss.
All's well that ends well.
Nothing more boring than a happy ending.
What comes up next up to date?
Sorry to have put you all through this trouble, boys and girls. I can't say I knew how this would turn out, but I'm glad I made that request. Glad we could help. Even my things. Situation in Baldur's nearing its peak. You have my aid now more than ever. As both leader of the Bells of Freedom and the ever stubborn old bat, Margot Reyes. Not only others returned to the bar to report what had happened soon after. Having finally settled her concerns over the resistance, Margot was welcomed back into the Dandelion with open arms.
上出来かな
Quest complete. Yay! Full potion! Oh man, that nearly filled the entirety of the Nox meter. It's rather amazing that, you know, the first thing that popped in my head is the one thing that's just going like, oh, here's the title for this video. And it's something I'm sick and tired of hearing and seeing. Come to think of it, there was some issue about that security checkpoint too. Might be possible that you were one of the first to be falsely detained. Whatever it is, we're picking up a scent. Let's keep this up. Oh, and one other thing. I know you were reporting to Apolis on your subjugation quest. If we're gone, you can just report to me instead. Shantae Parts and I will figure out a way to get you compensated for it. It's difficult being reminded about what happened to her. For now, just get out there and put your best foot forward. So now it's updated. Thanks, Doug. So you know what? If that is marked, we're gonna take care of that right now.
Done. Maritudos. Subdued. Might as well just take care of that. It's like, oh, take care. It's just.
確認させてもらうぜ。お疲れさん。ささやかだけどよ。
Fool's Glove.
よし、上出来だ。
何を作るんだ？こんなところか。お疲れさん。何を作るんだ？腕の見せ所だな。これで完成だ。こんなところか。お疲れさん。
Alright, let's see.
remote runes. Where is it then? It's remote. Okay. Because we're going to do all this in one go. At least for this part, anyway.
Oh, but we'll check out the town next part, that's for sure.
Oh, I was about to say, the hell?
それ
How'd I open up the first time? No, seriously, how?
それ
Oh, right. You!
宝箱だ
A red cape? Really? Like his cape isn't already red enough. Ah, there it is.
何かあるみたいだね。
何かあるぞ 何かあるみたいだ
Oh, wait. That is our landmark. Really? The tarantulas have been subdued.
よう確認させてもらうぜお疲れさんささやかだけどよ
Berserker's mask.
退屈な仕事だったぜ
うんまたな
That is not bad. Now the third and last one is right here. Let's start the road.
That's it after that.
We're gonna call it a party. Really? You don't want me to? Okay then. I see how it is. Well, I guess we'll just warp ourselves over to Shanty Town. Oh, you didn't take care of the story first. Damn it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop right here. And in the next part, we're going to deal with
A full intermission. And most likely take on another Nox along the way. So stay tuned, more of E's 9 Monstrum Nox right after this.
Thanks for watching.